We all tend to discuss and crave for watches from the expensive brands, and why shouldn't we? Rolex, AP, Patek, Omega and Tudor, they all make great watches, and you will get the approval from both watch enthusiasts as well as from most of the normal watch consumers. I can't deny that I love many of the watches that comes from the high-end luxury watch brands. But what to choose if you would like to go against the mainstream and explore other parts of the watch world? I'm sure that there are many dead ends and high-risk roads, but there are hidden treasures to find for those who are adventurous. There are watches with an interesting legacy, great movements, and a lovely craftsmanship. A few years ago, I found a treasure. Eberhard has a legacy that dates back to 1887 in the heart of the watchmaking industry in La Chaux-de-Fonds, Switzerland. They were pioneers when it comes to chronographs and released the first chronograph in 1919 and has since then released several innovative and beautifully designed watches. In 2001, they introduced the Chrono 4 with the counters placed in one row. Whether you find it appealing or not is up to you, but we can't deny its uniqueness. I have never been a fan of the oversized cases, but there are exceptions. A watch that is designed for a special purpose can get away with it. The first pilot watch was actually from Cartier, but has no resemblance to the pilot watches that was to come. It was small and rectangular with Roman numerals. Today it would be called a dress watch. A few years later, Zenith introduced a design more like the pilot watch as we would think of today. It had large Arabic numerals and an onion crown, making it easy to read and handle. When IWC introduced the Big Pilot during World War II, the size went up to a stunning 55 millimeters. So now we have a big round shaped case, a big crown, large Arabic numerals, and simple hands. Eberhard introduced their Traversetolo in 1996. With a 43 millimeter case, Arabic numerals, proportional crown, and leaf hands with thin pointers, it cannot be mistaken for anything else than a pilot watch. Inside you find the beating heart of a manual wind ETA 6498, making sure that the watch will run accurate for a long time. The reference number 21020 in this version comes with a mineral crystal, black dial, small second at 6 o'clock, and a transparent case back showing the beautifully decorated movement. The thickness is 11 millimeters, lug to lug 50, and the lug width 21 millimeters. On this specific watch, I have replaced the mineral crystal to a sapphire. It was only the first year they had a mineral crystal. They then changed it to sapphire and added VZ to the reference number, 21020 VZ. This is a big watch, and with a pilot watch design it should be bigger than a normal watch, but it also has a big movement. The movement itself measures 36.6 millimeters in diameter, so it could not be smaller than it is. However, the nice proportions and rounded edges makes it very easy to wear despite the size. For many, 43 millimeters is considered to be a normal size. The case is polished stainless steel with rounded edges. The big crown with the logo has a nice feel, making you want to wind the watch more often than necessary. The lugs has the drilled holes, which I appreciate. What I don't appreciate is the lug width. On the other side, it can indicate that there has been no compromises when designing the watch. Behind the sapphire crystal there is a black dial with a classic Eberhard logo at 12 and large loomed numbers. The loom is very strong, and if you charge it before you turn off the light, it will last until the morning. The hands are white leaf hands with a thin pointers for easy and accurate reading. So far, the watch might not turn heads. It is subtle, simple and classic. It is when you turn it around and find the movement behind the transparent case back you go wow. 8 screws are securing the back to the case. On top it says Vitre, meaning window in French, and in the bottom you find the reference number and the text 3ATM. So it is not a diver. It is available with a solid case back with a reference number 21016, but I would definitely recommend the transparent version. The movement is covered with pearlage decoration. Traversetolo is engraved on the ratchet wheel and all the screws are bluened. It is really well done. I have spent hours just watching the movement as it ticks, studying the engravings and details with a magnifier. The accuracy is what you can expect, meaning almost within COSC. This watch gains just a few seconds a day. When it is time for service, it can be serviced anywhere. If there is a need for spare parts, Eberhard is known for their superb customer service, so it is no problem sourcing the parts directly from Eberhard, and it is not expensive. So, if you are looking for a pilot watch and you like the design of the Traversetolo, why should you not buy it? Well, you tell me, because I cannot come up with any downside. For approximately 1200 euros, you will get a beautiful watch with a great legacy, and you can afford to own it and take care of it. They might not be so easy to find locally in all countries, but on eBay and Chrono24 there are a few to choose from. So good luck!